God Never Blinks, 50 Lessons for Life's Little Detours. Life doesn't always unfold as we expect. In God Never Blinks, 50 Lessons for Life's Little Detours, Regina Brett offers gentle wisdom drawn from her struggles. She has faced cancer, raised a child alone, and confronted fear and doubt. Rather than providing a formula for happiness, she shares lessons that feel like heartfelt conversations with a friend who has learned to cherish light after walking through darkness. She encourages us to see hardships not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth and understanding. One of Brett's key ideas is that we don't need all the answers. Life often baffles us with illness, loss, and heartbreak that defy explanation. She suggests that accepting uncertainty can be freeing. Instead of demanding to know why things happen, we can make peace with the unknown and find courage to move forward. This humility allows us to live in the present without being consumed by questions we cannot answer. Gratitude is another central theme. Even in pain, we can notice small blessings: a kind word, a warm meal, or the comfort of a bed. These small gifts don't erase sorrow, but remind us that hardship isn't the whole story. Gratitude shifts our focus to what remains good, creating space for hope. Over time, this practice softens life's edges and makes even tough days more bearable. Forgiveness, Brett argues, is essential for peace. Holding on to anger and resentment only keeps us tied to past pain. Forgiveness isn't about excusing harm, but about releasing bitterness. By letting go, we free ourselves to live more fully. This act, though difficult, can be healing, offering us and others a chance for fresh starts. Forgiving others often leads us to forgive ourselves, recognizing that we too are imperfect. Love, in its everyday forms, is another powerful force in Brett's reflections. It doesn't have to be grand or flawless. It shows itself in small acts of kindness, listening, helping, or simply being present. Such love connects us, reminding us that we don't have to face life's detours alone. Compassion builds bonds that help us endure, creating a sense of belonging and mutual support. Another vital lesson is trusting ourselves. The world is noisy with opinions, but deep down, we often know what feels right. Mistakes are inevitable, but they teach us valuable lessons. Trusting our instincts helps us define our own path, freeing us from others' expectations. As we learn to listen to ourselves, we grow more confident navigating life's uncertainties. Brett's personal stories lend authenticity to her lessons. She describes her battle with cancer not to evoke pity, but to illustrate how facing mortality sharpened her appreciation for life's beauty. Similarly, raising a child alone brought challenges, but also built resilience and empathy. These stories remind us that everyone carries burdens, and if we let struggles soften rather than harden us, we can become more understanding and compassionate. Asking for help is another crucial lesson. Many of us hesitate to reach out, fearing it shows weakness, but Brett emphasizes that seeking support strengthens us. Friends, mentors, and loved ones can provide insights and comfort we can't find alone. By sharing our burdens, we allow others to care for us, reinforcing connections that make us feel less isolated. Community and mutual support remind us we belong to a larger human family. Brett also urges us to slow down. Modern life often feels rushed, leaving little room to notice simple joys. Taking time to savor a meal, appreciate a sunrise, or engage in meaningful conversations helps restore balance. Slowing down allows us to experience life more fully, recognizing its richness in the everyday rather than chasing unattainable goals. One of Brett's most comforting messages is that life's detours often lead to meaningful destinations. A lost job might open the door to more fulfilling work. A failed relationship might teach us what real love looks like, and serious illness might awaken us to the value of each day. These unexpected changes may initially feel like failures, but they often reveal strengths and opportunities we hadn't known existed. Over time, what once seemed like a dead end can become a turning point toward greater purpose. Brett doesn't claim that any of this is easy. Pain is real, and suffering is part of being alive. Her lessons acknowledge this while offering ways to grow within the struggle. Strength isn't about never feeling fear or sadness. It's about choosing how to respond. We can hold on to bitterness, or we can seek meaning. We can close ourselves off in anger, or we can open ourselves to understanding. The choice is always ours. Throughout the book, Brett invites us to see our lives as evolving stories. While we might wish for a neat narrative, real life is full of twists. Embracing this unfolding story helps us develop resilience. Our worth isn't measured by how smoothly things run, but by how we meet challenges. Over time, even our hardest moments can become chapters of growth, teaching us who we are and what we value. This approach also extends to self-compassion. Brett reminds us that we all fail, hurt others unintentionally, and fall short of our ideals. Instead of harshly judging ourselves, we can show the same kindness inward that we'd offer a friend. Forgiving ourselves allows us to learn and try again with wiser hearts. Self-compassion isn't about excusing mistakes. It's about acknowledging our humanity and choosing to move forward. The book doesn't promise simple answers or a pain-free life. Instead, it provides tools to navigate life's uncertainties: gratitude, forgiveness, patience, love, trust, and acceptance. These practices help us bend without breaking when the ground shifts beneath us. As we integrate these lessons, they gradually reshape our perspective, creating a sense of calm even amid chaos. Brett emphasizes that we're not alone in our struggles. Everyone carries unseen burdens. Recognizing this shared vulnerability fosters empathy and kindness. The stranger beside us might be facing their own challenges, just as we are. By embracing this understanding, we connect with others and become more open-hearted, less prone to judgment, and more willing to offer or accept support. In the end, God never blinks is not about pretending life is always fair or easy. It's about finding courage and grace amid life's mysteries and challenges. Brett's lessons encourage us to honor what we've survived, to learn from setbacks, and not to let pain close us off to future happiness. Life's detours are not wasted time. They shape us into stronger, more compassionate individuals who understand that joy and sorrow coexist. We're reminded to keep our hearts open, treasure small blessings, forgive often, love deeply, and accept that not all questions have answers. By moving with life's twists rather than fighting against them, we uncover meaning in unexpected places. In the end, Brett's message is hopeful. While we can't control life's uncertainties, we can choose how we face them. Through gratitude, love, and forgiveness, we find wisdom, resilience, and purpose. Even when we feel lost, we may be on the brink of discovering something beautiful, proving that every detour has the potential to lead us closer to who we are meant to be.